I've decided to use my coaching experience to create perfect strategies for you and your duo. I'll give you 7 detailed plans ranging from easy to hard. These will show you CS in a new light, gaining you more wins and more fun than you could imagine. Let's get into it. Let's start with an easy one then, using the most basic of ideas. Player 1's going to throw a pre-smoke into the doors and participate in a CT Molotov, while player 2 sets him up with 2 over-the-wall flashbangs. Lots of CT players will start by throwing a deep Molotov and then going towards the pit. With this pre-smoke, it can be harder to hear and unexpected, leading to an easy chance for a kill. And even at the top level, this is a highly used play. So if the area is clear, then player 1 can proceed to sneak out of long and take control, as he can see that the CT is not contesting it. But if there is a flash, then be careful, as there is a timing for the CTs to move towards the pit without you noticing it. As you know, CS2 added the ability to blow away smokes with grenades. You might have tried being smart and surprising the enemy, but fumbled the timing and got killed whilst trying. The trick to make this work is to have your duo throw a perfectly timed flash that pops right when your nade blows away the smoke, leaving your opponent completely exposed for even the worst aimer to finish off. One of the best examples of this is the window position on Mirage, which is often instantly smoked off at the start of a round, which you can punish with HE grenade and a flash from either bomb site at the same time to catch anyone hoping to scale quickly. On Nuke, simply adding a flashbang whilst blowing away the T-walls is also often highly repeatable, and adds a layer of protection to any CT peak. But Ancient Middle has to be the most underappreciated one, with Ts coming out of middle and often holding the window smoke in anticipation of it being blown away by the CTs, or them trying to sneak around the common instant window smoke. A high flash from A or B at the same time will result in many free kills and safer information being taken. If these positions are not smoked early, then abandon the plan. It's not worth having 2 players committing for a smoke that might never come. And if the area is clear, communicate quickly to the team to expect action elsewhere and be ready to rotate. So let's talk about T Anubis A main control. A main control can be difficult to take, but with a deep lurk smoke from spawn and a simple skybox flash, then this can be made very favourable for the T side early in the round. Player 1 is going to require a good spawn, as he will rush A main as quickly as possible, extinguishing any CT Molotov and peek with a flash from player 2. Player 2 will throw an easy lurk smoke, followed by a high flash from the carpets area. If this control is clear, player 2 can quickly join player 1 and go into a quick boost on the table position to catch any sleeping CT. However, if the CTs block the A main rush early on, player 1 can abandon his plan and reply with his own deep Molotov to deny the CTs the space. And then, when the CT Molotov is about to die, he can ask for a later flash from player 2 and quickly gain the control safely without spending too much utility or taking much risk. Be careful however, because once you're in there, the CT will most likely have plenty of util left, and then you might go for some sneaky plays such as breaking the C-smoke and peeking you. For our next example, we'll head over to the T side of Banana on Inferno for a basic, quick and highly rewarding trick. With 2 good spawns and an early cow Molotov, player 1 will boost player 2 just before the wall at Banana. Player 2 should look to extinguish any close Molotov as far to the left as possible to make space for the boost to be visible, leaving any CTs looking to throw deeper utility as potential free kills. If nobody is spotted, player 2 jumps onto the wall and clears close for player 1 to walk through the smoke of player 2, granting fast Banana control. However, be careful with this one. If the CTs have been throwing early HU grenades in other rounds, then it might be a no-go. But against players lacking utility, or CTs doing repeated takes lacking HU grenades, or just saving utility, then this is a great way to catch someone or at least get fast Banana control, which you can then use later. Now let's head over to the CT Nuke ramp position. This is often a quiet area of the map to play, but with aggression here, you can be very creative and it can be highly rewarding. Player 1 begins the round with an anti-rush Molotov and swings behind it. He requires a good spawn to ensure he has the best chance to shut down any ramp rush. And after clearing close angles, player 2 readies up the flash. Player 1 will call just as the Molotov is about to die for the flash, and then he peeks close to catch any T who is holding for the push. He can then even stay in this advanced area and have player 2 spam some bullets a few seconds later to fake the fadeaway. So the protocols. If player 1 gets caught or rushed after throwing his Molotov, then player 2 abandons the flashbang lineup and takes a completely unexpected second ramp position, which is guaranteed to catch out the unsuspecting rushing Ts. If player 1 gets spotted by the Ts on a much deeper angle on his push, then he can simply fall back and take a pixel angle to hold his smoke from, whilst player 2 leaves to another position. Now as things get more advanced, let's head over to Vertigo to see a play that Amcal ran against us in a recent official. Starting off with the standard B lurk smoke to make CTs worry about peaks over the top and sneaking through the sides of it, the best spawn player goes over the wood position to spot any potential CT player looking to sneak down the stairs, from an angle he would never expect this early on. The key to this trick is all in the timing, as the sound in this area are minimal for the CTs to react to, and by not losing too much time in, you'll be boosting on the railing before they even know you've taken full B lobby control. So what can go wrong? If a CT is spotted walking down the stairs, then abandon the plan and have your teammate throw a Molotov and a flashbang whilst the first person peeks in from the right side. But be careful and expect a second CT player around the top of the stairs or near the wood position. So after you fight the first player, then come together and peek the B lobby together. The boost at this point is a no-go. So let's save the best for last. This is a trick we ran against Virtus Pro, which is an original idea, and this is a very quick player where player 1 will make a fast sneaky play under the stairs position, whilst player 2 completely sets him up. It starts with player 2 throwing an instant bench smoke from spawn and throwing 2 support flashes over the top to catch any CTs rushing close towards the front player or holding with an orb in the CT position. Player 2 then has the option to go elsewhere, or he can follow up at the ramp and be ready to trade anywhere that the teammate sees. Player 1 will instantly rush through ramp, walk straight into player 2's smoke, and then immediately through the edge of it, to catch anyone around connector and the window position. His pathing will be clean towards the sandwich position, so that he only has to focus on the left side, and any CT peeking from above on the stairs will struggle to spot him due to the pathing being taken. If the CT throws a Molotov to this position, then he'll simply go straight through it to gain added surprise on the connected player. If a CT is spotted once he comes out of there, then there's an attempt to kill him, fall back, or even continue with the plan if he thinks you have not been seen. In an ideal world, nobody will notice, and the connector and window players will be met with a nasty surprise very early into the round. We ran this exact play a few months ago, and here is proof of even the most aware and high-level opponents, this can still have high value when done at the right time.
Hello, Andy.
Okay.
Oh.
That's one way to do it. Does his best electronic impersonation and just walks in.
So that's it. Make sure to send this video to your Facey Duo or matchmaking friend, and let me know in the comments how these plays work out for you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.